And 3, 2, 1, now. Hi, I'm LewisLightning, and welcome back to Dragon Age Origins. In case you didn't notice, I changed my armor around. Let me just do some explaining first. Turns out once you leave the inside of Soldier's Peak, well, at least once you leave the first time out of this area, you can't come back in. So everything I left in there was forfeit. I couldn't get it. There's no way back inside. So what I did is we had an autosave that was still inside. So I went and used it, replayed through a lot of it, got a bunch of gear. I had to sacrifice some of our crappier stuff. We'll see. I got Asturian's Might, and I left like anything that wasn't that good. I left. I got Winter's Breath. Oops, wrong button. I got I had the Grey Warden helmet before. I just put it on now. I got, this is from Sophia's body. There was Warden Commander gloves, armor, and boots, which give me a bonus when I combine them all together, which is why I'm wearing them. It's gonna be more stamina, regeneration, critical backstab, physical resistance, armor, and fire resistance. So that's all good. I also got the Shadow Belt. I think I'll put it on Zevran. No one else really can use it at the time being. And yeah, I went back, I took everyone with me, leveled them up the same way I did before. Only difference is I forgot to buy the backpack I bought last time. We'll just take a quick look around. I'm not sure if I did that last time. But there was, when I was looking, trying to get in, I couldn't get in. There was, yeah, Levi's nephew.
Our family owes you a great deal.
Oh, that's all he has to say. Well, let's check with Levi himself.
Welcome back, Warden. As you can see, we've been busy. Cleaned the place up a bit. Even my brother Mikhail came out of hiding. Never will you find a finer smith. Also, got some goods stored here that might interest you. Buy them now before my cousins move it all someplace else.
Did you tell your family about Sophia?
I thought about it, but I figured that it's not a bad thing to believe that you come from a line of lions. Even if the truth is a touch more complicated. Our family's belief that we were wronged. It gave us strength to make something of ourselves.
And what do you think of Sophia?
King Arlen sounded like a right nasty piece of work. Sophia was branded a traitor. She consorted with blood mages. But in spite of it all, I think she was a hero.
The keep looks a lot different.
We've a big family. When you were away, we all pitched in. Hard to believe there were undead, demons, and worse around here, right?
Any trouble with Avernus?
Haven't heard a peep from him. Seems to like keeping to himself. But I keep telling the children to stay away from the tower.
Let's see what he's got to sell.
Certainly.
Nothing for weapons. And I've sold most of my stuff. All this crap, I'll probably store most of it, except for the heavy chainmail. At some point I'll either use it or sell it. But all the stuff that I like, the Thane helmet, the heavy infantry, the Dwarven armor, it's kind of below my level now. And the stuff that's above my level, like the battle dress, I'll just throw in there. And those shields that I have, I'll throw in there as well, because they have sentimental purposes. So he's got some rings and necklaces, but nothing great. Health poultices, yes, I could buy a couple of these. I'll get the lesser stuff, because that's what I generally use. And the lesser injury kits, I'll buy all 10 of them. No, it's a lot of money. The injury kit, and I'll buy the potent ones. I could buy some flasks, but I won't bother with it right now. It's got some good runes here, but most of the really good ones, like the Grandmaster ones, are too expensive. Do I have anything to sell? I think that's all I got for the time being. Yeah. Let's see what this chest has. Party storage. So we can store stuff in here. So I'm going to store this crossbow. I probably won't ever use it, but it's pretty damn cool. And Winter's Breath I'll store, as well as most of these shields. What is Eamon Shield? They're just getting kind of low level. That's why I don't want them. This is defense and stamina. I mean, they're better for Alistair, but I don't have Alistair here to compare. So, the Thane helmet. Oop, whatever. And this I'll throw away for the time being. Actually, I'll put these... Nope! Ah, the blood dragon stuff too. Whatever. So we're actually clearing up a lot of room in our inventory. But most of it's probably spent on this stuff, which I hardly ever use. I like to keep them regardless. Nothing there. He's got nothing there. So we just freed up a bunch of space. And this is his brother Mikhail, who's a blacksmith.
You? You're the warden? My family owes you. Any weapons I make, I will sell you for a discount.
You're Levi's brother? Not much of a resemblance.
I have a family full of traders living a soft life, getting fat. I chose to learn the way of metal and stone. It keeps me strong.
You're a weaponsmith then?
Indeed. I have spent my life studying steel, dragonbone, and more. I learned all I could in human lands, and exiled dwarves taught me more. Give me the finest metals and materials, and I can make wonders.
Eyes are twitchy. Let's see what he's got. Axe. So it's all pretty much your basic stuff, although he's got some Grey Warden stuff. Like the shield. Okay, this one's not basic, but this one is kind of basic still. Although it's going to have a different symbol on it, I guess. So you can make basic weapons and Grey Warden weapons. So I'm wearing a Grey Warden helmet right now, so that's what it looks like. The soldier's helm, it looks cool. I'm trying to think of an example, but I can't remember when we saw it last. And yeah, nothing else really too interesting. So we don't need to deal with him. So we'll go to the campsite. I know we went there a lot lately, but we'll go there once more. We'll talk to people. First of all, I'm going to buy that backpack. I do not want to forget about that backpack. Yeah, because the backpack's going to increase my inventory, yada yada yada. But I also want to take Zevran out onto our next mission, wherever that should be. I haven't quite thought that through, where I want to go next. Bodan! Come on, load up.
You and your friends are formidable folk, indeed.
Let me see your wares.
I'm sure you'll be pleased with the goods my boy and I have collected, and with your discount.
Let's get to the point. I want to buy this backpack from you. Oops, wrong side. And this necklace I bought, I think. And there goes most of my money. But it increased my inventory, that's all I care about. I'm going to save it just because I don't want to have to go through all that spending and leveling up and everything else again. So we'll talk to everyone, and this will actually be my first chance to talk to Zevran. So again, we'll start with Morgan. We always start with her.
What do you wish of me? If you must.
You teach others become shapeshifters?
I cannot teach you, no. But any other mages that cared to learn, yes, I could do that. Send whoever you wish my way, and I shall teach them what I can in the camp, provided they possess the will to even make the attempt.
Well, that was a quick conversation. So we could teach Wynne that if we wanted. Talk to Sten.
Yes.
Discuss something you mentioned.
Speak then. Then I suggest we move on.
Let's ask him a question.
I am hardly surprised.
Nothing.
Very well.
He's a hard man to talk to.
As you wish.
But man, that armor is so bulky on him. I mean, he's a big guy, so it doesn't look bad. But I mean, it's just huge armor. Like my armor's got some pretty big shoulders too, but his is just massive. It's the same style. Like it would be his left or his right one is big, and then the left one's slightly smaller. Let's talk to Alistair.
Something on your mind?
Ask some questions.
Of course.
Whew, a lot of them. Did I ask about Templar stuff
Sure,
already?
I could. I could even teach you, I suppose. Anyone who's been trained as a warrior. I guess if I'm going to give up Chantry secrets, I may as well go all the way. Send whoever you want trained to me in camp, and I'll see what I can do.
Ooh, Templars, new codex. I'm not gonna really read through everything on everyone, so that'll be it for him.
Yes?
Well, I like to talk.
Well, here I am.
You were a traveling minstrel. Do you have tales to share?
Of course I do. I love stories far too much to keep them to myself. Everyone should be able to benefit from them, I think.
Tell me about the Darkspawn.
Chantry law says it is man's pride that created the Darkspawn. In ages past, the mages of the Tevinder Imperium ruled much of the world we know. In their pride, they thought their magics invincible and imagined that they were greater than the Maker himself. So thinking, they invaded his golden city, planning to take it for themselves and depose their own creator. But they were impure and full of sin. And it is with the sin that they tainted the golden city, corrupting it forever. The Maker cursed them and cast them from his sight. Wherever they went, they spread the taint of their sin. Any land that was touched by the taint became blighted and would suffer no life. Instead, the Darkspawn arose to torment us and remind us of our hubris.
I'll leave it there. Let's just move on. One story. It's a pretty long one.
So, tell me, how did you become a Grey Warden?
She's asking the questions. Yeah, Howe massacred my family. Duncan, help me.
Arl Rendon Howe? The Earl of Amaranthine? Why would he do such a thing to you?
Yeah, jealousy. He wanted high ever.
You are the last of the Couslands? I had no idea. My lord?
Howe will pay for what he's done to me.
Do not be blinded by your desire for revenge. Rendon Howe will get what he deserves in time. Such deeds cannot go unpunished. Take heart, dear friend. You survived, even when you were not expected to. We do not know yet what lies in store for you, or the name you carry. It is not so bad, is it, being a Grey Warden?
I'd up if it meant I could see my family again.
Sometimes it gives me comfort to think that everything will end up the way it's supposed to. That it will be all right. You were chosen. You survived the joining when others did not. Perhaps it was meant to be.
Well, getting back some approval with Wynne. I got Zevran here, the new guy.
Here I am.
Care to answer some questions?
Oh, this should be good. Go ahead.
What does it take to become an assassin?
Well, the Crows would have you believe that it is an involved process that takes years of training.
Shut up,
the sort
dog.
that tests both your resolve and your endurance. Survive that process and maybe, just maybe, you're good enough to start being considered one of them. But quite frankly, the truth is that all it requires is a desire to kill people for a living. It's surprising how well one can do in such a field.
Doesn't take any special skill?
I don't know about that. It's simply a slightly different skill set from your average killer, as I see it. An assassin simply specializes in striking from stealth, and in maximizing that first attack to be as lethal as possible. Debilitate your foe, either by poison or by crippling their limbs, makes any follow-up combat you need to engage in that much simpler.
You always use poison then?
I do. It is not something inherent in an assassin's skills, however, merely something complementary. Of course, the Crows like to pretend that their abilities are trade secrets, shrouded in shadows and wrapped in a blanket of mystery. So let's just keep this between you and me, shall we?
Well, that's it for Zevran. I was talking to the dog, even though he's kind of being annoying.
Oh, look at what your fool dog placed in my pack. A putrid, half-eaten hare is not something a woman wants to find in her unmentionables.
Why doesn't he share his food with me?
You are welcome to this if you really want it. The dirty mongrel can have this back. There. And tell him not to do it again.
You heard the lady?
I don't want it, you worthless fur bag.
Ooh, she's pretty mean. I think you hurt his feelings.
Oh, he's just trying to be manipulative, I can tell. I do it too.
I don't know if I pissed anyone off or not. Okay, so to the world map. We're ready to go. We got lots of room now. Take Sten.
Yes.
I don't know if I'll take Zevran.
Yes.
And Wynn.
Yes.
I want to take Zevran to get an experience with him, see what he's got. Sten's been waiting on the sidelines for a while. We'll just do something simple. We will probably do... We'll go to... I'm going to do one of these like side missions. I'm just trying to decide which one. We'll go check out these refugees. See if we can help them out. Oh, probably get attacked on the way. In the beginning, since there's so much stuff, like it's not really random. There's only so many fights you can get into, but all those fights are available right off the beginning. Ooh, some Darkspawn. So in the beginning, you're gonna have a whole lot more fights than you're gonna have later on. Why does it seem like my sword is healing everything, or is that just actually extra damage that it's doing? Group heal. Back to my main character.
I'll get on it.
We're doing alright. Okay, Wynn, you gotta start helping out a little bit more. I hate taking control of Wynn all the time. Sometimes it's the only way. Come on, let me heal. I'll heal Zevran because he doesn't have as much armor. But I'm going to stay close to Sten. Because he's going on his own there. Ooh! Zevran! What is going on here? Where is Zevran? Oh yeah, this is not good. Where is he in relation to everyone else? Damn it. Okay. He should take a health poultice. I don't even know where he is. What Sten's doing is not very... doesn't look very safe for him.
Immediately.
Great, Zevran's dead, and I'm on the way other side. These guys. Heal! This is not looking good. Heal Orban. Damn it, heal Sten. Why can't anyone stay nearby me? Heal Sten. Oh, now I'm dead. So this was a bad idea. I'm done. Okay, we're gonna have to retry this. You know what? We'll retry it in the next part. If you enjoyed, leave me a like, comment, subscribe. Okay, thanks. Bye.